Hello, it's Tom and welcome to SoftTalk ASMR. How are you today? Today is the 14th of February 2020, also known as Valentine's Day or Saint Valentine's Day. And this video is simply a chance to relax. Like all my videos, the aim is to slow you down. Slow down. You don't need to keep rushing. You don't need to keep doing. Stop. Take some time out and just relax. Allow your body to catch up and allow your mind to catch up too, but probably more importantly, allow that mind to rest. So it's 14th of February 2020. Hopefully you can see there, Friday 14th. And Mr. Tom has received a letter in the post. I like you, do you like me? Yes, no, Valentine's Day, 14th of February 2020. Beautiful mothering energy there on the stamp. So, whether you're receiving Valentine's cards or not today, the important thing is to remember that love is all around us, and even if you might not feel it, if nobody is actually demonstrating it to you, you can feel love in other ways. The energy of love, the pureness of love, the gentleness and the kindness of love. And really think about that for a moment. Love is such a powerful, great thing. It's much more than four letters. It's a vibration, it's an energy, it's one that brings us up. It really raises our vibration. It's a very powerful frequency, a very powerful energy. And so, how I've been working through my own difficulties is by remembering that there is always love around me. If you see it in the colours, in the words, it might not necessarily be just in the people. You probably know me well enough by now to know that I take great comfort from my animal friends, Billy Morgan the cat and Callum, my Westie dog, and the love they bring me, that frequency, because I know they care. As much as I feel very alone at times in respect to the human way of life, because humans find mental health difficult generally. If it's never happened to them, if they've never been afflicted by it, then understandably they're going to find it awkward. But I never see judgment in an animal, in a pet, and that's why I'm always grateful for the unconditional love that Callum and Billy Morgan bring me, my dog and my adopted cat. He lives 2 doors down, Billy Morgan, but he's very much always here, and he's only in the next room fast asleep. The card, by the way, all the hugs, all for you. And really my main connection with love is not about sex or any sort of deep relationship in that respect. It's about the warmth of the hug, the feeling of the hug, the holding of the hands. and the voice, the beauty in the voice, the gentleness in the voice. The card, by the way, is from a lady who is older than me. She understands that perhaps I'm not getting or not feeling, receiving what I'd like to be receiving in terms of love, and it's a friend I haven't seen for a long time, for many years, but she understands. She's there. She's there. Should I light a candle? Bring in some light. Bring in some light into the world. Before I forget, George Michael, through his life, always be grateful for life. Always allow yourself to feel the vibration of life, the energy of life. I've got incense on as well. It's sage incense. Just seeing a bus go round the corner. Red, of course. Red London bus here. Good grounding, strong colour. That's why I've picked this red berry and cedar candle for you. Just to allow yourself to feel safe, to feel grounded. Just allow yourself to really connect with the land you're on now. Really connect with that vibration of love. We often see red hearts, don't we? Red hearts. The association with love, the red heart, and I begin to wonder, why red? Well, I suppose it's because it's that grounding, compassionate connection, deep-rooted red chakra that is important to connect at the base of ourselves, to connect with our heart space. Just to connect with our heart space now. The pictures there are when I was a lot younger. That's my younger brother and myself, and there I am. And that was back in the 80s. Hence, I'm very in tune with the 80s and very keen to acknowledge George Michael, may he rest, and really just acknowledge where we have come from and where we are going and where we are now. To be present. I wrote down 3 words on the 9th of December 19, 3 words that came into my mind. I'm just looking at the piece of paper now. Strength, peace, and stillness. But you don't necessarily have to get them in that order. You could find the stillness first, and then the peace. Before you know it, you've got your strength. Strength deep within you. Strength all all around you in your aura. Just allow that stillness in. Peace and inner strength. And as the storm is brewing up again here in England, UK, we had Storm Kiera last weekend, and there goes another bus going round the corner. Right, I was going to pick some cards because I had a dream last night that a tiny little monkey, it was much more than a dream, I was really there, a little monkey with a sort of a gingery caramel coloured fur was trying to reach towards me. He wanted to connect with me, and as you know, I've just mentioned about the beauty, the kindness, the warmth, the love of the animal kingdom. So I thought it was important to look on the oracle cards of the spirit animal wisdom. And I actually found myself looking up the animal wisdom card for the monkey, which I'm just about to get now, and I'm not going to let the tripod fall over again. If you don't know what I'm referring to, take a look at the February 2020 oracle card reading. We certainly went over. Right, I'm going to pause the camera. One sec. Here we are. Hello again. So I looked up, first of all, to see if there was a card for the monkey, and yes, there was, and I couldn't believe it. Look at that. That was basically what I saw in my vision, in my dream. This caramel, hairy little monkey. And it's a earth sign and an air sign, and my star sign is Gemini, so I'm an air sign. And it's the monkey represents inner child. Don't take life too seriously. And the words in this book by Katie Jane Wright and illustrated by Nikki Strange says that the monkey is all about playfulness. With his mischievous and inquisitive nature, he signals the need to have more fun. Call on him to bring you a boost of energy to any of your chakra centers. This is a gentle reminder to be more cheerful and light-hearted in your approach to everything. The monkey asks you to talk to your inner child. Maybe you have some focused healing to do there, or perhaps you just need to acknowledge that side of you and embrace it more at the moment. See the humour in situations. Laugh a little more. Laughter is healing. Perhaps it's time to take life a little less seriously. I know I'm very sincere. I do need to bring in the humour. I know the humour's there, but perhaps just bring it in, embrace it, that lighter approach. So I was thinking, can I pull a card for you? Maybe actually I'm going to pull two cards for those of you that are in a couple that do live in love with somebody. I will pull two cards for you. So if you'd like to just close your eyes, allow the intent of love here on St. Valentine's Day 2020, 14th of February 2020, two cards bring a message of guidance to the viewers here on the channel. And there's one. Have a second card, please. Yeah, that one, whichever one that was, that's now on the ground. It's upside down. So card number 1 is the bat. Card number 2, the antelope. Card number 1, the bat. Listen up. You are working through deep soul patterns. Release any outdated beliefs that surface. And that's the air sign. And the antelope, new pathways. Consider whether you are happy on your current path. That's interesting, isn't it? Listen to yourself. Listen to what's going on around you. Listen. Just stop for a moment. Listen. Listen to what's being said, what's being implied. The call. If you're receiving the call, listen to the call. The antelope, new pathways. Consider whether you are happy on your current path. I'm not saying break up with who you're with. Maybe that path that you are on could be better for you in the long run. Let's read the messages that go with this. Let's just have a look. Antelope. I'll do the bat first actually, because the bat came up first, didn't it? Bat, listen up. So it's an air sign, yeah. Meaning you are working through deep soul patterns. Release any outdated beliefs that surface. The bat is the guardian of the night and symbolises rebirth to many. He flies in to let you know that change is coming, fast-moving change that some could interpret as a rebirth. Your higher self will come knocking, so be ready to answer the call. It could be change in any aspect of your life, but it's the change you have needed and maybe been asking the universe for some time. Bats use vibrational sound to communicate. Work on the ways you give and receive communication. Make sure you are clear and concise with what you would like in a gentle way. Speak from the heart and have confidence in your voice. So it's that heart space, projecting your voice forward, but in a gentle way. Be gentle. Be gentle with yourself and how you project yourself. Now, antelope. Let's find antelope. They're not in order. They're not in alphabetical order. So where's antelope? There we are. Antelope. earth and fire signs, consider whether you are happy on your current path. It is time to slow down and take stock of where you're heading on this journey. Does it feel right? Listen to your instincts and ask yourself whether it is serving your purpose. There is no right or wrong path. At any one time, we have many options available to us, many doors to open and pathways to journey down. I often find many of them overlap and ultimately get us to where we need to be, but some routes just feel faster. When we surrender and trust our inner compass, things become crystal clear. If you feel you have hit a wall or your life is not flowing at this time, the Antelope has come to help you. This card comes with hard questions and also with a promise of new opportunities if you open all of your senses. Ask for signs and they will come to you. Some strong messages there. But as you can see, this antelope is very alone. But it's okay to be alone, because the senses that we all have can still pick up the vibration of love, the vibration of comfort, the vibration of inner strength and inner power. And again, it's the gentleness, isn't it? I really do believe it is time to be more gentle with ourselves. Choose life, cherish it, be gentle with it. Yes, it's okay to have fun, and as you know, the monkey is encouraging us to have fun. There is a need though to slow down, and the gentle pace with the bat, with finding that balance, isn't it? I'm looking for the monkey. Where are you? There he is. There he is. The monkey. There we go. I suppose the monkey is more my card, but these are for you. Allow yourself, though, to bring in the elements of the monkey. I think that the very strong dream, which happened twice in the night with the monkey, work on helping your inner child get that laughter and that fun back in yourself. At the same time, do listen. What is going on around you? What is your loved one or loved ones are saying? And there are many pathways, and it might be that you do need to look at being independent and going into a new pathway, even if it's just working on yourself, not necessarily breaking up, but just giving yourself some time alone. Be strong, feel that empowerment within you. It's there at the grasp, but be gentle about it. There's no need for a strong ego or being brash or heavy. Yeah, my video this morning, I was feeling incredibly tired, but I was so grateful with the basic things of just seeing the blossom, the white buds and the 5 petals and the yellow stamen and the little dots. Of course, being out with Callum, walking Callum, and I think there's nothing wrong with basic things, you know, the hugs. It might not be any more than that is what we need right now, just the hugs and the holding of the hands. Just to allow yourself to feel the comfort of the touch of the hand. Cherish the moments, because they're all divine. And the kindness is so important now more than ever. The flow, I'm getting tingles, the flow of the kindness and the gentleness. Listen up. If you are with heavy, fast, heavy, brash, you can find a new pathway on your own and have a little bit of fun, have a little bit of gentleness. Yeah. But the message is listen. Listen to what's going on around you. Listen. And know that you are strong and empowered. If you want to make the new pathway, you can. And you can do it with a little bit of laughter. That energy, that vibration of laughing. Yeah, it's a nice message, it's a good message. There was one other thing I wrote down, and I actually wrote this down yesterday whilst I was watching here in the UK. There's a channel called Drama, channel 20 on Freeview, and it's the TV series As Time Goes By, with Jeffrey Palmer and Judi Dench as Lionel and Judy. And it was a program from the early and mid-90s. Again, gentle, not fast-paced, not rushing, no rapid editing. A cast of probably 5 or 6 at the most. And it's the sort of program that you can just watch and not feel overrun or overwhelmed. And of course the song at the end, the theme tune of As Time Goes By. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. I don't claim to be a singer, but I wrote that down for you. The world will always welcome lovers, and if you're in love, I'm so pleased for you. I'm not in love, not in any way really. I think in time it will come. But I know with my own mental health, I've got to work through this, and proud to be here. Choose life, choose life, choose life, choose life. You have to. We're all here. Cherish every moment. Cherish every moment. And just be gentle with yourself. Be oh so very gentle. I'm just going to take you out of the tripod. There might be a slight clicking sound. There you go. This chap here, isn't he jolly? With the Awen twig, the druid twig. I got that pianist figurine, jolly figurine, just before I became really ill. So that was back in 2017, before this heavy fatigue and crashing tiredness came. Oh yeah, a couple of crystals, rose quartz of course. That's good for the power of love, the vibration of love. And a bit of light. I always have this with me, comforting the ajna, the help clearing the headspace. And of course, crying. I've had these cards out for some time now. The Water Guardian, connect with your emotions, and Druid, hold the space. We're all entitled to have our space. Don't feel crowded, don't feel hemmed in, don't feel like everything is converging in, whether that's people, relationships, wherever you are, your environment. You have to hold your space, hold the space. You're entitled to it, to be here. And the Water Guardian, of course, is, if you need to cry, cry. I'm talking about men as well. All you guys out there, you can cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. And all this man up, that holds no place. There's no vibration for that anymore. Not in 2020. If you need to cry, let it out. It's all part of the healing process. So, as ever, with loving kindness, I shall talk to you soon. I wish you well. Happy Valentine's. Take a look at my other videos, find some comfort in them. If you'd like to get in touch, leave a message, and if you're new here and have enjoyed the video, then consider subscribing and help the channel grow. So as ever, with loving kindness, I shall talk to you soon. Take care.